I'm Dr. Dana, co-owner of Remnant Health Center and functional medicine clinician. And I'm here today to talk to you about the HCG diet. A lot of you know about it, maybe you've tried it, you haven't been successful. And for those of you who are pondering it and looking at it, HCG stands for Human Chorionic Gonadotropin Hormone. And it's a phenomenal metabolic reset. But what I really want to talk about today is why it might not work in some of you. And I don't think a lot of clinicians are talking about that. And that's something we bring to the table and offer at Remnant Health Center. So there's 4 different reasons why HCG might not have had the effect you wanted it. You didn't lose as much weight, you were really disciplined and diligent to follow the plan, and you were still hungry. And it was very disheartening. So one of the reasons why it might not work is because there's a proven virus called 8036. It's a fat deposition virus that will multiply the amount of fat in your body, make it lay it down. And if that's active in your body when you're going through HCG, it may not work as effectively. You might found that you only lost 5, maybe 10 pounds, and everybody else around you was losing a lot more. So that's a virus that can be tested for and then corrected so that the next go around with HCG will work for you. A second reason it might not work is because you can have a fair amount of toxic load in your fat cells. And we don't really give a lot of attention to fat cells, but they hold all of our toxins. Not only that, they're very inflammatory. Those cells, if left unchecked and multiplying, can cause inflammation in our bodies. And so sometimes you can be so toxic, in an effort for your body to protect itself, it won't allow the toxins, the fat, to be broken down so the toxins can go into your system. So oftentimes what I'll do is halt the diet and do an assessment. What environmental toxins do you have in your fat cells? Parabens, phthalates, solvents, pesticides. What heavy metals could you have present? So all of those things need to be looked at, and then a nutrient detoxification program can be put in place, including therapies then to again support and help your body rid the fat of its bad ingredients. Then HCG can be reintroduced into your program, into your life, and it's amazing what happens. I've had many people all of a sudden be able to shed their weight, they're not hungry, and they're delighted with the outcome. A third reason why HCG might not work in your body is because your detoxification pathways in your body are clogged or they're congested. Like your lymph chain. You just don't clear the fluid in your lymph chain and your lymph nodes. And if you haven't already heard, your lymph system is 5 times bigger than your cardiovascular system. Your lymph system is strategic in taking toxins from tissues and from the extracellular matrix, taking it into the chain and dumping it back into your heart so that your body can then filtrate it and clear it. And if that's not working, it's kind of sickening, but we can have pooling of stagnant fluid, almost like cesspools. And I'm going to be graphic because those don't belong in your body. So we can help decongest your lymph chain and nodes. Another reason that you might not be losing is because the detox pathways in your liver are congested. There could be reasons for that as well. So an assessment of both can be done, and then a plan put in place to help decongest both systems individually, collectively, and then HCG re-administered at another time so that you can have the desired effect you want. A last reason why HCG might not work in your life is because the mitochondria in your body, the energy working plants in the vast majority of your cells, are not working. They're responsible for how well you metabolize, how fast you burn calories, the kind of energy that's available to you. And there's an accumulative effect that can shut them down, like stress, like burning the candle at both ends, not getting adequate rest or sleep, like eating processed foods. or maybe eating foods you're allergic to and you don't even know it, or just the wear and tear of the body and toxins and infections that accumulate that you might not be aware of, that are maybe in a dormant state that can activate at different times. So all of those ingredients help tank or stop the energy plants of your cells called mitochondria. We can measure that through blood and urine. And then, if you're not working, we can put a nutritional support in place to get your mitochondria working. Identify infections, food allergies, balance the equation, balance your system, reintroduce HCG so you have the weight loss you want. So there's 4 things that might not be working in your body that we can assess, bring back into balance, so HCG will have the desired effects in your life. You will be less toxic, more energetic, and back to the real you, who you really want to be. I'm Dr. Dana.